Jamie, welcome to the Sticker Book Challenge. In front of you, you've got your very own sticker page with some big questions from your career. All we're asking you to do is to pick your favourite sticker from each to pop on the board. Ready to go?
Yes.
First up then, magic moment. So out of these incredible moments in your career, we're asking you to pick your favourite. There's been a few.
Winning the FA Cup, scoring 100 Premier League goals, winning the Prem, first England goal versus Germany.
As far as Jamie Vardy party goes, was that night one of the best?
Yes, 100%.
What are your reflections now, so many years on, of that season and of winning the Premier League?
I don't think it'll ever happen again with anyone outside the so-called top teams. Just think the gap's too big now. It's a big jump. You see teams obviously having a go, but to be able to consistently do that, I think the top teams have already got all that bit sewn up.
When we look at moments like this, scoring 100 Premier League goals, in the grand scheme of things, making your Premier League debut late, do you feel like that's helped, in a sense, with your longevity and the fact that you've managed to stay at the top of your game for so long?
No, see, I don't know why everyone says this all the time.
No.
I have said it once, but then you think back at it and I still played football for all them years before.
Yeah.
Different level, but I was coming from like full day's work and then going to play football and stuff like that. So it's not like I only started playing football at 20, 25. It's still been there as a kid all the way up. I think it's more just looking after myself.
First England goal versus Germany. What was it like representing England?
No, it was great. Like you say again though, coming from the lower leagues to first of all making it pro and then being able to play in the Premier League to then going on to international football as well was a massive achievement for myself.
Are you reflective on things?
No.
No. Yeah, I was about to say, when we're having this conversation, you strike me as someone who just moves through the days.
Yeah, I'm one of them. When football's done, whenever that is, I'll reflect on everything then.
So when Leicester put out videos of your 100 Premier League goals, you're not sitting back on YouTube watching them?
No, I've seen them because my little boy watches them constantly.
So he's reminding you more of your achievements more than you think of it?
He gets out of bed on a weekend and just takes himself downstairs and puts any football on he can find.
Oh, not just you. Just Jamie Vardy highlights.
Whether it's highlights of the weekend's games or it could be something from 4 weeks ago. He's not bothered. He's obsessed with football, so he'll watch anything. Okay,
well, we are going to ask you to be a bit reflective because some incredible moments here. So out of these four, which would you put down as your magic moment?
You can't beat this.
No?
Winning the Premier League.
Could you ever have dreamed it? Even at the start of that season, if someone would have said to you?
No, not all. That was never once in the mind. We just turned up, it was game by game. The results kept coming in and fairy tale was at the end.
Great, then that one going into your first spot. Pretty obvious choice, that one, I think. Next up then, you've got football journey. Now you've had one of the most famous football journeys in the industry, but which of these would you say is the most important step in making you the player you are today?
Stocksbridge Park Steels, Halifax Town, Fleetwood Town, Leicester City.
So there was a little laugh when that one came out. What was that about?
It's just when I was younger.
Yeah.
When I first started playing there in the under-18s, managed to get into the first team. I had a few issues, obviously, back then, but growing up and stuff like that, and that helped. And then moved on to Halifax for a season.
What do you miss most about lower league football?
You only train twice a week.
Do you wish you could have that now?
Oh, I'd love it.
A day off, a couple of days off. So that's the one thing you've changed now.
Yeah, but it was all that was needed. You train Tuesday, Thursday, play Saturday.
And when you moved to Leicester, did you ever imagine you'd be here this long? Because there was offers during that time, your time here, that came in, but it was always Leicester for you. Yeah,
no, I don't think anyone can ever think they're going to be at one club for this long. Players come and go. Managers come and go, owners come and go. It's just part and parcel of football and now how it is.
Well, you are Mr. Leicester, but which of these would you say is the most important step in terms of shaping you and your career?
I'd have probably said Fleetwood, if I'm honest. Going from you train twice a week playing outside to it's every day. This is
step up.
This is now how it is. This is your step up. You're in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, game Saturday, and I think that really shaped me for what was to come. But yeah, the Fleetwood year, it really helped me, I think.
Set you up. It's been a good journey.
Been long.
Okay, next up we've got Super Season. So we spoke about you winning the Premier League, but which of these do you think is the most impressive as an achievement?
Arsenal,
So that's the Invincibles, yeah.
2004. Chelsea, 2004-2005, standard. Leicester, 2015-16. Man City, 2017-18.
So obviously Invincibles only conceding 15 goals in an entire season. Mourinho's first title as well. Don't need much explanation for that one, and 100 points. Should we rank them? What do you think the most difficult is between those four? You're putting that right at the top.
Then I'd probably go, no, their team were worldly anyway, they can go bottom.
So why have you put them bottom? 100 points.
Yeah, but the team they've got was unbelievable, still is today.
Set up for success.
Yeah.
15 goals conceded.
Yeah,
Impressive.
in a full season, that's remarkable, if I'm honest.
And then the Invincibles. How much harder do you think what you did was, or more impressive than an Invincible season?
Not losing a game in the season, obviously, I think that guarantees your champions done it. But again, from a club with unbelievably world-class talent, set up for success at the time, there was more a chance of, you say, any of these doing that during the times that they won the league. So the Leicester one for me, you're fighting relegation the year before, and then to go on and do that, I don't think there'll be anything that can beat that.
Ever compare again, probably?
No.
Okay.
No.
There you go then, super season. Next up then, we've got
this is gonna be
celebration. You've had some iconic celebrations in your career. Which of these four is your favourite? We couldn't put them all in because some of them I don't think
I'm
would have
intrigued
been
to see
allowed.
what's going to be in here, if I'm honest. The Bow, West Ham, Acrobatics versus Everton, Mannequin Challenge, Spain, the Eagle.
The Eagle always comes up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How many times have you spoken about that celebration?
It gets mentioned quite regularly, and everyone's like, oh, was it pre-planned? And I'll be honest,
None of them are pre-planned.
None.
You've said that a lot.
None at all.
They just, as soon as you score, you're like that.
Yeah, something
clicks.
happens and off I go.
Off you go. You've said before that you want your legacy to be carnage. Do you feel like that's part of the Jamie Vardy brand?
I just think it's just me in general.
You,
That's
off the pitch as well?
I've always been, and I just think being able to do it on a pitch, it's a laugh, it's a bit of entertainment, there's no harm in it.
Where did this one come from, the Mannequin Challenge?
It was,
that must have been pre-planned, that one.
No, to be fair, this one was, but not for my goal.
Oh, okay.
We'd had a chat before and literally said whoever scored the first goal can start the challenge off and everyone following. But I think it was during that, I think Adam Lallana scored a penalty first and didn't do it. So I've scored in the second half and remembered that we mentioned it, so I just thought, right, I'm going to go for it,
Nice.
hoping that everyone else
It would have been so awkward.
joins in, and luckily they did, to the point where after the game we came in and the media team were like, oh, ITV were actually thinking the footage had froze. So we did a good job.
That's amazing. I love all of these, but which would you say is your favourite?
My favourite is the Eagle, I'll be honest.
It was great execution as well.
Well, that's what everyone was saying after as well.
Really
So,
impressive. It wasn't just that you did the celebration, it was like you rehearsed it, nailed it.
Yeah, like I said, nothing rehearsed, nothing planned.
You weren't eagling around the kitchen like before.
Got a bit of abuse during the game, so my way of giving a bit back.
You enjoy it then. Sure, we've got plenty
Thank
more
you.
of those to come. The Eagle goes into the fourth spot. Finally then, we have got Time Machine. So we're asking you, which of these you'd most like to do post your playing career? There's some rogue ones. We've gone a bit mad in here.
Manager? No. Gardener? Take that. Pundit? Maths teacher?
Okay, straight away manager, you said no.
No.
Why no for you?
Personally, it's because I see how much time they put in and effort and how long they're at the training ground and stuff like that. We're here long enough as it is, and obviously wife and kids at home, I want to be spending more time with them, because they've had to give up a lot for me to be able to have the career I have, so it's more about getting as much time as possible with them.
Pundit then, Jamie Vardy, not the next Jamie Carragher?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I just don't think it's for me.
Yeah?
I'd probably get in trouble, say the wrong things, because I'm not the best with stuff like that.
So we've gone two football, two non-football. These came from an interview you did in lockdown where you
Yeah.
said you were being a great maths teacher.
No, I'm great maths teacher for the kids, it's fine.
You're still doing that even though lockdown's finished, they're back to school?
Yeah, if they've got maths homework or anything like that, then I'm normally the first one they come to.
Really? What's your speciality? You good at fractions?
I'm just all right with numbers.
Yeah, fair
Don't know
enough.
why. Don't know why.
Are you good at doing the darts counting then when that happens?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, gardener then. You still making your own
much.
produce at home now?
It's all still there. Obviously, lockdown was a lot easier,
Yeah.
and the weather was really good at the time. So it was just out in the garden all day, every day. I think, honestly, if I had to pick any of these, as long as it was just my kids, then it'd be maths teacher.
No, so you wouldn't be going back into a school?
Nah.
Just your kids?
Just the kids at home.
Okay. Well, one day we might see Jamie Vardy being a
Maths teacher.
you could be a great YouTuber. You could do the maths videos,
Maths
on,
videos
YouTube.
on YouTube.
There you go, just giving you your
I'll think about it when football's done.
your post-football career. Here is your final sticker to complete the board.
Oh, sound.
Just one in there.
That one's easy.
Happy with how your board's shaped up?
Yeah.
Looking good?
There could have been anything in that.
Oh,
I was actually a bit nervous then, like, oh, what's coming?
I just love this whole board, and then maths teacher at the end is
Yeah,
so random.
It's fine.
Jamie, thanks so much for joining us today. Best of luck for the rest of the season. That was the Sticker Book Challenge with Jamie Vardy.